What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Gaios Performance video. Today, for those of you who follow me again on Instagram, you guys know what the fuck is happening. You know the fucking vibes. Anyways, I picked up a little motor. I picked up a new motor, a la Grinch. So I know in the previous video, damn, hold on, let me wipe the lens real quick. I know in the previous video I had mentioned that I was gonna rebuild the motor that's in here. Well, that's still the plan. I'm still gonna rebuild it. I'm still gonna build it badass. But this pretty badass offer came up where it was just a whole good ass deal. You know, I couldn't pass it. So basically, to rebuild this motor, it was gonna be around $1,500, probably all the way up to like $2,000 to rebuild this motor the way I wanted it. So the other day, somebody hit me up on Instagram saying that they had a 6.0 for sale. So I got it for a really good deal. I just couldn't pass it up. So this is a 6.0, not 100% sure if it's an LQ4 or LQ9, but it came off a Escalade. So those are known to have an LQ9, but some did come with an LQ4. So it's gonna be pretty hard to know whether it's a 6.0, I mean a LQ4 or LQ9. The only way that I'm gonna find out it's later on when I tear it apart, and the way you find out if it's a LQ4 or LQ9 is in the pistons. I believe that LQ9s come with flat top pistons and LQ4s come with dish pistons. So I don't know what it is yet, so once we take it apart, we'll know what the fuck it is. And then as far as this thing, I'm still gonna build it. I'm still gonna do a whole badass build on this thing. But this came along. I mean, you can't go wrong with the 6.0, especially turbo. So that's what I'm gonna swap into La Grinch. Plus, that motor is pretty much, it has 120,000 miles. Doesn't look like it's in bad shape, so I won't have to worry about doing a whole break-in procedure and all that shit anymore. So I can just literally slap it on, and then before I do get this thing dynoed, I want to, like I said on a previous video, I want to rebuild the diff. That way it's perfect. That way it puts down good power, because I'm pretty sure on the dyno it's gonna spin that one fucking tire, which I think it's this one. So I'd rather having put good power down instead of just spinning on that, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna spin on the dyno if it's a 1-liter peeler. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna take this thing apart. I'm gonna take the harness off. I'm gonna take a few things off, and then I'm gonna reuse some parts from this block onto that block. So obviously I'm gonna replace the lifters on it, put them on that one, because those are LS7 lifters, as well as the cam, which is right chill. Put the cam from that motor onto this motor. Put the heads from that motor that are right there. I just gotta get that one there fixed. Has a bent valve. Put that one on this one. Put the ARP rod bolts from that one to this one. I was planning on putting the ARP studs that motor has onto this one, the ARP main cap studs, but I was kind of reading that if you use the ARP studs on that, it might mess up the clearance with the bearing, and with the bearings and the crankshaft, it might not give it the proper spacing for oil to flow and shit. So I think I'm just gonna leave the main cap studs stock on that, and then just keep those for this. As far as the ARP rod bolts, they, people are saying it's good to run them. You won't really mess up the clearance in the bearings, since those, don't go clamped harder than or tighter than the ones that come factory. So they were saying that's good. And obviously put my intake that is over there onto that, and just clean this thing up. I am gonna do another color scheme on it. That one was red. This one I'm gonna paint it green. I am gonna get it painted green to match the theme of the truck, and since my homeboy Grinch is green, I mean, why not? And then I am gonna transfer that timing cover onto the new one. It has new gaskets. I'm gonna put the new pan gasket that this thing has, the new rear main cover and gaskets on there. So as far as today, I think I'm only gonna take this thing apart, and maybe if I feel like it, I'm gonna bring this motor down, set it somewhere over there. That way I can put this engine on there so I can work on it a little bit more comfortable. So with that being said, I'm gonna set you guys down and enjoy the motherfucking show.
All these beats. All these beats.
Alright, well, there we kind of go. Got all the wire harness off, got all the bullshit off. So next, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take that motor off the stand so I can make way for this one. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that one, set it over there. Fuck it, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I guess I'll just put you guys down. But let me get this shit cleaned up first. That way I have some good room to move around because it's a fucking mess. So yeah. Alright, well, there it is on the stand. I don't know if I'm gonna take it like completely apart today. I already got tired just doing all this shit, moving that shit and moving this shit. I got tired with that, so I don't think I'm gonna take it apart today. I'm just gonna take like the small stuff off, like plugs, coils. This water pump looks brand fucking new, as well as the AC compressor. Gonna clean the whole block, get it nice and degreased. But other than that, I mean, the block doesn't look bad. It is indeed a 6.0. But maybe once we take the plugs off, I can just kind of zoom in with my camera and see if it is indeed a LQ4 or LQ9. So I guess we can check that, just so I have at least some content for YouTube's. Alright, so I don't know what to put, you guys. I really don't. Alright, let me move this toolbox closer, that way I have a place to map you guys up. That way you can see what the fuck going on. Alright. Let me set you guys down real quick. Let me take that plug off. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think you can see shit. Yeah, I don't think you can see in there anyways. Fuck it. Guess you just have to wait until I get the... Zoom the fuck out. Until I get the actual motor apart. So, yeah, I guess. So, I guess I can put you guys down so you guys can see me at least taking some things off.
AM Beats.
Alright, so looks like the motor's in really good shape. I don't see any sludge buildup, so that means they took care of this motor. Usually you would see like a lot of sludge and shit here. You don't see any of that. As far as the pistons, I still can't see shit in there. Cannot see shit. Not even in that one. Yeah, I can't see shit, so kind of hard to tell if it's a flat top or a dish. Can't really tell. Hold up. Kind of look like flat, but not 100% sure. But anyways, it looks good. Just has like the regular dirt and grime that fucking LS motors build up around here, and as well as in the front. And then this part tends to get always dirty. Valve cover and where the intake sits, but it's all good. It's not like I'm gonna use the heads. I'm gonna use mine since they are CNC ported and polished. I think that's where I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna cover this back up. I might put the plugs back in because I do want to power wash at least the block. That way it's easier to paint. Throw some degreaser on there, scrub it. Few areas like right there. I mean, I don't really care about the back, but yeah, that way it looks good. But there it is. It's coming along. It won't be long, like at all, before I get this thing back up and running. Like, it won't be long at all. It'll maybe be max 3 weeks. Because after I get this done, I still have to take the heads to get repaired, and then from there it's just taking that motor off, installing lifters, lifter guides, rod bolts, and all the new sensors like the crank sensor, oil pressure sensor that if you guys remember, I did a mechanical one, and a cam sensor, as well as those heads have a brand new coolant sensor. This throttle body looks pretty new, so I might do a giveaway with this. I might hit up my homeboy Chewy, get this ported, and if we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll give away this throttle body. As you guys can see, it looks pretty brand fucking new. So I think this is where I'm gonna call it. But yeah, it's coming along. It won't be long before La Grinch is back up and running. So yeah, and remember, subscribe, like this video. But it's coming along. This is the old harness. So like I said, I just need to pull this shit off, transfer all the gaskets, like the front timing cover gasket, rear cover gasket, oil pan gasket, install them all on that since those are brand new, as well as the valley cover. Intake has brand new gaskets. I think I put them under here. Yep, brand new gaskets. So brand new valve cover gaskets as well. So pretty much I got everything to put this thing back together, but as far as it running to its full potential, it's going to be at least 3 weeks, but that's nothing, maybe even sooner. Alright, so I think with this is where I'm going to end off this video. So as always, remember, subscribe, like this video, comment with any questions you guys have or whatever the case might be, and yeah, follow me also on Instagram. My link will be in the description. So peace out, kids.